And even like in the Walmart, they don't even have like a fresh fruit or vegetable section. Like it's actually kind of not even possible to be healthy in this town. That is like 100 years old. I'm gonna ask these guys how old that barn is. Okay. Like
I don't know how old it
200, 100 years old probably.
That's at least 100.
Right?
The elder people I know don't take any medicine.
Yep.
Because they've ate right.
Exactly.
I mean,
that's
it's just like, you know, they tell you not to eat eggs and bacon and things like that, but that's what those folks grew up on.
Yeah.
And I mean, the body's programmed to break down animal fat, but not artificial fats.
Exactly.
And
but
we eat a lot of
steroids.
Artificial fats. Absolutely.
So many steroids pumped into all the chickens and, you know, the beef and... okay,
look at a 12-year-old kid wears a size 13, 14 shoe.
Yeah.
So that comes from the steroids.
That's right, because the environment is creating the consciousness. Right?
Sure does.
I was thinking this... Okay, if we go to any of those places, any of those fast food places that I mentioned, we can get chicken at every one of them.
Oh, yeah.
And so that's all over the world. So I'm thinking, where the hell are all these chickens?
So we pull up to the drive-thru. She's like, "What do you want?" And I look at the menu, and I'm like, everything looks the same. Like I'm sure something added bacon here or took it off there or whatever. But I was just like, whatever. I guess the burger, since they're all burgers. But I got the chicken, and honestly, I ate the tots. Those were fine. But when I started eating the chicken, I ended up taking the chicken out of it after like 2 bites, because there was something wrong with the chicken. It just tasted like if I could describe how meat is different when it's terrified when it's dying.
Yeah.
Like that animal had nothing, and it felt like I was taking in that like fear, and I was just like, couldn't eat it.
Your number. Maybe y'all can go down and film the cows being milked. Oh! You'll do that?
Yes!
Let me give you his number.
That's so cool. Can I milk them myself?
Well, he probably let you.
I'm gonna go milk some cows.
That's right. Sometimes you don't.
Okay, will you take my number?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna have this meeting ASAP. As soon as we can get these farmers together. Healthy.
What's your friend doing?
We're filming.
For?
We're filming a pilot for a TV show. So what the show is so we're traveling to Peru when we leave here, and so we're studying plant medicine. And in Peru we're studying ayahuasca right now. Have you heard of it? Anywhere here in the jungle, there's so many medicine in plants. You know, that's why they're here. That's why they're there for us. But like so many people just don't know. And even Walmart doesn't even have fresh fruits and vegetables in their section, you know? It's crazy. So I told those guys down the road, I said, get all your farmers together, let's have a meeting, let's farm the land, and let's give these people something good to eat. Happy fall, y'all. Wow. There's somebody sitting out there. Should we go talk to him?
Sure.
Endless view. And you drink it. And you sit with a shaman. So a shaman has a lot of experience with guiding someone through their experience. And so what I've experienced is basically, it's a projection of my consciousness. So like, I'm observing my reality here, but like there's so much going on inside of me that I can't see with these lenses. And so it gives me that opportunity to look at myself like inside and like see where my hurt is, see where my pain is, and be able to release those things and heal in my body. And so I'm really interested in it for like helping people with depression or addictions, and just for self-development and find some good medicines that don't cause any side effects, you know? That you don't, yeah, it's gonna help this, but then and they say it really fast so you can't hear them. You know, plant medicine, it treats the source. You know, it doesn't treat that thing and make it keep coming back, so you keep paying the pharmaceuticals. It treats the source so you get better. There's a fear about people getting better, I think, right?
Yeah, if they don't get better, I mean, if they get better, they don't sell no medicine.
Right. It's just money. I was we've been saying this, but you know, I drove through town, and it was a culture shock for me to see that like there are no options. You can go to Sonic or Taco Bell or KFC or McDonald's or Hardee's, but there are no options for people to eat healthy, and all of that is full of pollution and toxins, and you know, people think like it's okay because, like, I was sitting with a man the other night that I know from here, and he was like, honey, if it wasn't on the menu, it wouldn't be good for you. And I'm like, but that's not true. Just because it's on the menu, or just because they can sell it to the mass, doesn't mean that it's right. It's literally killing people, you know, and it's a slow death, and people don't even recognize, like, because like everything that we're putting in, it's healing us, and if we're putting toxin, it's making us sick, and we can't even recognize it.
Yeah, my brother told me last night, he said if you drink green tea, he said it cleans your kidneys and your liver.
Yeah.
And he does that because he's got not a real good liver.
Yeah.
Because when he was younger, he drank a lot.
Yeah, and that's the other thing, you know, I'm helping clean out a house, and a woman that I have helping me came running out, and she was like, there's a meth pipe in here, there's a bunch of meth behind the cabinet. And I went in there, and there's meth everywhere, you know, and like I'm seeing, you know, all the reports of like the meth that's coming through here and what's happening, and you know, alcohol, and my friend who I was sitting with, he drank a bottle of Crown every single day. You know, and it's not his, it's his choice, but it's not his fault because he was never taught any better. You know?
Right.
But I met some farmers earlier, and so we're gonna have a meeting this week, and they were like, you know, dairy's not doing anything. Farm business used to be a good business, but now it's not. And I said, you know what we should do? We should sue every one of those freaking fast food companies. We should put some farms up. We should get some lettuce growing and some spinach and some cattle and some chickens and some whatever. And everybody in Marion has fresh food. Goes straight from the farm, straight to the table. And that provides a bunch of jobs for everybody. A brand new restaurant where it's big enough to hold the freaking town. Tear every one of them down. You know, and make stuff that is fast food so that you can just pick it up, it's already made, take it out the door for people. Put a window in it. You need fast food? Here. Take fast food, but it's good for you.
Yeah, sounds good. If it could only be done.
It can. And I'm gonna do it. I might become mayor of this damn town. Shit.
There's something that's gone out of this country, and it's called common sense. And it's gone. I have a little poem that it's so true, and it talks about the death of common sense, and common sense is gone.
Yeah,
That's the reason we have what we have now.
exactly.
That's why we have no more farmers, because they don't want farmers. They want all this factory stuff and all this restaurant stuff. They want all this other stuff. They don't want something that's decent.
Where the hell are all the chickens? Everywhere in the world you can get chicken. Where the hell are all the chickens?
Well, there's a place that we've heard of that's called, what is it?
Purdue.
And they don't feed
They're organic chicken.
and they're
And I
just
think
grain
it's the best
fed.
kind.
Yeah.
Tastes
And
good.
if you eat fish, eat sardines or eat wild salmon, because everything else is full of metals, and those metals get into the bloodstream and it causes all kinds of problems. Wild salmon and the reason sardines is because sardines are on the top, so they don't go down there with all the bottom feeders. All of that gets all kinds of stuff through the system because of pollution, because we just dump all of our shit in the ocean. Or in holes, and it just drains into the rivers and the lakes. So the sardines and the wild salmon is the best thing if you're doing that.
You can get mercury poison
Yeah.
just from eating fish.
Yeah, I heard that. They
Yeah.
won't even let pregnant women eat tuna
Yeah.
because of it.
Yep.
Exactly. Exactly.
Well, they know
amazing,
this
right?
stuff. Why don't they fix it?
We're going to. We're going to. Because we already said they don't care. They want everybody sick and dying because they're so damn greedy. Why? Why haven't you ever tried it the other way? We never tried it the other way. We never tried saying, okay, let's work together. Let's share all the knowledge and all the wisdom and everything that we've learned to each other, and then let's see what happens. You know, if we want to do something, we got to do it. And it starts with little towns like this. We're going to do it. You got my word on it. I'm not kidding. I feel like a damn politician right now. I'm not yet. I might be one day. I don't know. But we're going to do it.
Lovely meeting you.
Nice to
Oh,
meet you.
maybe, can y'all take my number?
Yeah, hang on just a second.